Bam! Jayson Waller here with the BAM Podcast. That's right, Business and Money Podcast. You want to make money? You want to conquer business? You want to go ahead and get that mindset right to take you to the next level and level up? You got to listen to the show. We're going to have all kinds of guests on there, billionaires, millionaires, athletes, actors, you name it. We're going to have them on here. They're going to be talking about their success, their struggles, their life, their hardship. I'm going to talk about my success, my struggle, my life, my hardship. So tune in. Bam! Welcome to the BAM Podcast. That's Business, Attitude, and Money Podcast. Top 5 entrepreneur podcast out there. I appreciate all the subscribers out there, the followers out there, downloading this. We're on everywhere you get a podcast. We are on there. And so make sure you check it out, Top 5 Entrepreneur Podcast. And today's show right now, we've got a live Instagram going, and we've got live here on Riverside going. Today's show is BAM, one-on-one mentor is better than group coaching. So I just mentioned earlier, I'm new to the coaching game, right? I am very familiar with running businesses. I've ran 5 companies. 4 were successful, over $10 million. 1 was a $1 billion company that I lost last year with a product liability issue. But I built each one of these companies from the ground up, and now I've got another company building that's worth over $20 million, and I'm super jacked about that. So I'm really fucking good at building businesses. Some people can paint fucking art. Some people can throw a football. Some people can punt a football. Some people can fucking, dunk a basketball. Some people can fucking draw. Some people can run real fast. Motherfucker, I can build businesses. That's what I do, right? Lead gen, digital lead gen, how to scale the business, how to grow the business, how to hire people, how to build a sales team, how to fucking learn AI, how to build an HR team, how to be compliant, how to grow, how to do M&A, how to raise capital, all of that stuff. That's the kind of shit that I like to do in my coaching program. Now, when I lost my $1 billion business last year, for those that don't know, those new listeners out there, new followers out there, like it was heart-wrenching, right? We were getting ready to go public. It was a reverse merger. The company was worth $1.05 billion. We were given $100 million in stock to the employees. That's right, $100 million in stock to the employees. And for some of you out there, like, I Googled you. It looks like you got all these fucking things with the solar ensued. You're not lying, but here's the deal. Our reputation showed for 7 straight years we were the number 1, not number 2, number 1 fucking solar company in the country. We had 5 NFL stadiums that picked us, 40,000 customers that loved us. We had an A+ with the BBB for almost 8 straight years. We were winning every award you can think of as an entrepreneur, as an organization. We had tons of philanthropy. We did everything we were supposed to do. And we had a product liability issue where we kind of got hosed and used from Generac, where, almost 20,000 of our 40,000 customers that had Generac, 11,000 of those had failing systems, not producing what it was supposed to. Long story short, we had the collapse, cost the company, so we had to start from scratch. So we shut down the company. Here's what sucks. I had to lay off 2,400 employees. That's right, 2,400 hardworking Power Home / Pink Energy employees. It was heart-wrenching. And each one of those folks, they know we love them, and they busted their ass every single day. Then we had to let 40,000 customers, be left like, what can we do? We close. Like, if I call Generac because it's their fault, we close. But we had to leave those customers hanging, which sucked. And I feel like I was listening to that Eminem song yesterday, and it was like fucking hit me. The song 25 to Life. I feel like I gave my fucking blood and soul to the solar industry. I gave my heart to it, right? I used to build home security companies and things like that, sold them, and did very well with it. I talked about the 4 companies, but this was my baby. I wanted to change the world. I wanted to make the planet a better place. And guess what happened? It crashed, and I lost all those employees, and I lost $400 million. And I'm like, holy shit, what are we going to do? So here's what I did. For 3 months, I was fucking angry and I was lost. And I was like, what can I do? And I talked to a mentor of mine, Dan Lok. So shout out to Dan Lok, which I'm going to speak at his event in September, the Dragon, show. It's going to be the shit. There's 8 and 9 figure business owners, speakers there. It's going to be next level. So make sure you check out my dude, Dan Lok. But I was talking to him. He's like, dude, you should get into coaching. I'm like, coaching? He's like, yes, you should get into coaching. Like, digital lead, digital lead gen, home services, how to scale businesses. You started it from your master bedroom. You started it from a small office. You had 4 great exits. You had 1 big collapse. You know what it's like to negotiate big contracts. You know what it's like to open up offices. Our last business, we had 56 offices in 27 cities. Think about that. We had 2,400 employees. It was crazy. We had 1,100 vehicles. I mean, we had a lot of shit. And we built that thing, from the ground up. Literally, I was employee number 1. So he's like, listen, Jay, you got to give back. All this knowledge you have, you got to give back. You got to do some one-on-one mentoring and coaching. So I was like, yeah, you're right. So then I talked to my boy, Wes Watson, who is a fitness dude and a mentor for coaches. Okay. And I talked to him he's on the podcast. He's like, dude, you got to fucking do it. That's how he is. He's like screams and yells and he's angry all the time. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe you're fucking right. So I go out there and I give it a shot and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, all right, I'm going to be a coach. What do I do? Do I post this? Do I do that? Blah, 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 blah. And I try and it's like exhausting because I'm talking to certain people. I'm like, well, this person can't afford coaching and this person really doesn't want to be coached and this person's thinking about this. And it was time consuming. I'm like, yeah. And I'm in the middle of building one business that's now worth 25 million and get ready to start a second one. And I like to build companies, but I'm like, I do like this coaching thing. So I tried this group coaching thing, right? It's called the BAM community. It was the Battlefield Attitude Mastermind community. And here's what happened. I started it and we got about 40 or 50 members. The problem I had with it is when I was in there, I was giving information that I feel like I should really be given one-on-one because I'm giving them half-assed information. I'm not saying the information right now is half-assed, and I'm not saying the information, that I'm giving that group is half-assed, except that it's teasing you. It's from 30,000 feet. I'm giving you advice, but I'm not digging into your business. I'm not going, hey, John, let me see your shit. Oh, this is your P&L, and this is your opportunity. This is the market you should open. This is what your call to action should be. This is what your ROAS should be. And I know some of the people are, what the fuck? My point is that is one-on-one. I dig deep into your business. But this group thing, the problem with that was I felt like it was teasing people and not giving them anything. And I'm like, hold on. And high demand. People are like, I want one-on-one. I want one-on-one. I want one-on-one. I'm like, holy shit. I can only do so much one-on-one. So I had to like raise my price and say, hey, I can only deal with so many people. Let's keep this number, a decent number. Cause I love it. Like I've had a couple people that I've coached. I'll use Jeremiah and Caesar as two examples. Jeremiah's crushing it. He's up big time in his sales percentage. He's fucking blowing it out of the water, helped him with call to action, helped him ROAS. He just gave me a great testimonial. My point is it feels good. It's like when one of your kids hit a home run or throws a touchdown, it's fulfilling as shit. So I can build businesses and have fun and grow businesses and make money, but then I could sit here and help other people and coach them and empower them and level them up and let their business flourish. And you feel a part of that. You're living through them. It's exciting. Here's what pissed me off. So I go to Utah last week and I go see two people that I like as people, and they're great people. One of them is Sean Whalen. One of them is Keaton, AKA The Muscle. And both of them got coaching programs that are community programs. And when I'm in there with Sean Whalen, I'm like, dude, this is fucking dope. And I'm talking to him and look, I like him. I like what he preaches about. He's a good dude. And, he doesn't promote that he's teaching business advice. He really doesn't. He's out there just really, he has a community. He lowered his price, which I thought was admirable because he's doing that because he's out there trying to get people, to understand mindset and the shit he's been through. I get that. But you can get stuff like that on fucking YouTube for free. You can get that stuff on podcasts for free. What are you paying for? You shouldn't be paying money into a group thing if they don't specialize in something you need. Like I said, for real estate agents, you should find a real estate group community if that's what you want. You can't afford one-on-one, and make sure that their real estate background are doing that, or someone in business that understands branding and marketing and building a business. Like I've got a couple real estate people I deal with one-on-one. I'm fucking helping them crush it. It's all about digital ads. It's all about fucking how they market. It's all about, trying to get those customers and networking, right? So you got to get someone with business experience if you're really trying to build a company. You can't fucking sit here and have somebody, I talked about this earlier, my son plays football. I'm not going to have somebody bagging groceries at Publix teach my son how to throw a fucking football. That's not going to be his quarterback's coach. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to go to some fat fuck to have to work with me at the gym. If I'm trying to lose weight and fucking get in shape and feel good, I'm not going to pay some fat fuck to do that, right? That just doesn't make sense. No sense fat people, like I'm a little chubby myself, I get it. But I ain't going to pay a motherfucker like that to do that. That just seems stupid. So it bothers me when I see people paying for business coaching and they're not getting business coaching. And then I got to see Limitless Society. And look, I like Keaton. And he has opened and done 30 companies plus, and I get it, but he's more of an investor, not really a business mogul. And so I didn't get to hear how his calls were. I know a couple of people that are in there that have gone to other programs, and he's new at this and he's good at it, but it just bothers me because it's like what people pay. It's like they should pay for one-on-one and you to dive into their business. Otherwise, I feel like they're just getting a teaser, like you're paying for a trailer. And I feel like, and those two are good dudes. I get it, and I'm not bad at their programs. But there's other people out there with some fucked up programs where they just charge you because they have a lot of followers and a lot of subscribers. They're like, look, you just pay and get in my community, and we're in this community. And then you're just paying for fucking status. And people do coaching for 3 reasons. My man Dan Lok taught me this. Status, okay, but you better find something else to do it for. Access, okay, they better get some access, and knowledge. And if you're not getting at all 3, you're in the wrong spot. So you need to ask yourself, if you're in a mastermind or you're in a group coaching community and you're not getting status, which some people want. I'm not mad at you. Like, I'm a member at this country club. That's fucking status. I get it. High five. You're not getting access. You need access to different things. Do you have a Rolodex of someone that can help me raise capital? Do you have somebody that a banking relationship I can find for debt? Do you have somebody that can help me look at my P&Ls? Can you find me a contracted CFO? Can you find me a sales director? Do you have someone who can help me digital marketing? You need access. And then 3 is knowledge. You need to fucking be getting better. If you go to these programs and you pay and you're not better today than you were yesterday, what the fuck are you paying for?